Yo, we all live, y'all. And yeah, I never thought I'd be celebrating my 5,000 subscribers live on here. It's been a long time coming. So I know you're probably expecting like some big excitement, but I'm just pretty chill about it, you know. I'm just grateful that a lot of y'all have been supporting me since late 2016, the 2010s, and we've been making some pretty interesting content for maybe like around 8 or 9 years I've been on here. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you for a lot of y'all who have been supporting me since day one, and we've been thriving and grinding for the most part, and we never, we didn't give up. We did not give up, So I feel like this is only the beginning of for what's to come in about 5 years or so. If I were to upgrade my content, to should I say, rebrand myself, but for the most part, yeah, shout out to all of you, and I know I've put the Grammarly in my community post. Y'all can go download the app from Google Play Store. So one of you want to type in my comment section, because sometimes when I read a chat, I just don't really like to read them because the grammar is pretty bad as of lately. So I have to delete them because I can't stand bad grammars, especially when you have speech impediment. At least you could have done was just work on your speech and learning how to type. But that's a video for another time. Just want to come on here and just support and just answer your questions about YouTube, life in general. So let me check the chat for a minute. If you feel like you want to ask me anything, just let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Cause I'm dying to know what's up. Trying to figure out this live thing. Let's see, green screen. No. So we got more people here. Um, but at least there's two of y'all here, so that's really all that matters, right? So now we got 17 people watching. That's the first. Cause usually when I stream, not that many people that be watching my stuff. So that's why I stopped streaming when it comes to drawing for quite a while until I figure out different ways of trying to keep y'all engaged when it comes to like streaming when it comes to art. You know what I'm saying? Because I do got some yeah, I don't know who the hell was that. Telling some let's talk privately. Like y'all know I don't rock with that kind of stuff. I don't play that. So I do want to talk to y'all about what I've been discovering on TikTok for the last couple of days, and it's been crazy to say the least when it comes to evil and bad people in general, in terms of like bad mothers not doing right by their kids and everything. Y'all have seen my YouTube shorts yesterday about there was a mom who was being very inappropriate with her son, acting like he's about to do some freaky deaky things to her, saying how her coochie is not really clean. I appreciate that, man. I'm just trying to stay confident and, you know, to try to stay grounded every day, on the God, friends, and family. That's where I come from. Even though I'm not perfect, but at least I'm trying to improve within myself every day. So I appreciate that compliment. So getting back to what I was saying about the mom on TikTok, she is a known PDF file in terms of like what she's doing with her son acting like she had her coochie clean and she ain't took a shower yet. Her son pretending to try to eat her out. I'm like, this got to be some disgusting mess I've seen on social media because I can tell she's been I seen her child her whole life. I don't know if she was SA growing up, but if she was, then she had no business posting that shit on social media because there are thousands of creeps on social media that will think and do exactly what she did. Because if it was a man doing it, everybody would be giving her a free pass and giving a man hell. Especially if, you know, he's doing wrong and she's doing wrong, but she gets a pass because she's a woman. That's literally what I've seen all the time, in terms of like bad mothers on social media. And so there was this another incident that I saw when everybody was talking about the so-called father and daughter duo. And I've seen the videos myself and they look really, really questionable and suspect because ain't no way in the world are you gonna tell me that that's what a father and daughter relationship's supposed to look like. Because what I saw was nothing but incest. Like they've done some inappropriate things on social media, and that's why they disappeared from all social media because they didn't want the smoke. They got their hand caught in a cookie jar, and they got caught in 4K. I don't tear down females, bro. I'm just trying to hold them accountable for their own actions. Know the difference. Because I find it funny that every time I see comments like this, y'all think that I be tearing women down. No, I'm not. I love women. I come from a black mother. But if I see you doing wrong, I will hold you accountable. You really think that just because they're women, they're allowed to do whatever you want without tearing them down and holding them accountable? Like, that's not how life works. If somebody is doing wrong, man or woman, you have to call them out and hold them accountable for their own actions. Like, what are you trying to say, bro? Exactly. I just don't understand these evil, wicked Jezebels women's always. Brandon, grammar, remember, bro, grammar. Grammar is important. But I do hear you saying, though, because it's like, I just feel like anytime when you see women do what they do wrong things without anybody saying anything or holding them accountable for their own actions, I just feel like to me it's just really, really ridiculous though, because I think the mothers should have taught them better and raised them better, especially if they're going around hitting niggas everywhere. And what I mean by that is that I've seen clips on YouTube of a woman who was the one hitting on that security guard and he hit her back. And the police stood there and was on the man's side. And it's really nice to see that though, because usually when a man hits back, everybody charges at him and tries to tell him, look, you can't be doing that. Like, it's just so crazy to me how society has gotten everything backwards though, because men are the only ones being suffering in silence when it comes to a female going through some things, everybody is all lovey-dovey and consulting her and everything. But when it comes to a man going through some situations like that in life, nobody gives a damn. And you wonder why a lot of us men refuse to come out with our feelings, because if we do, we get laughed at, we get looked at sideways, and we get made fun of because we express our feelings and they just turn it and use it against us, which is something that I don't like. I'm saying not all of them, but most of them, especially if they're on social media treating their kids like trash. For the most part, not all women are bad, not all females are evil though, but if the ones that are doing wrong, and I hope to God that they could just somehow change their ways, especially when it comes to like, you know, the gym culture, for example, right? Men and women have been known for like recording people without their consent especially if you're someone like Joey Swoles, shout outs to him, calling people out for their wrongdoings and holding them accountable for their own actions. And as soon as Joey Swoll makes a response video, some of them were held accountable, and most of them were not so held accountable as far as like doubling down on their wrong actions. And their gym had their membership revolt, and some are continuing to go to every gym doing the same crap, disrespecting the culture and disrespecting people and recording them without their consent. Or it's like them calling themselves working out, getting fit, and they look like they haven't worked out their whole life. You can still see a whole lot of body fat on them. Like, if you want to do that, why not just do it at home? If you want to record OnlyFans, why not do it at home? The home is your home to do whatever you want, not something you do in a public space, especially if there's kids involved. And when you think about it, female influencers, they have it the worst. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main reasons why a lot of us refuse to go to the gym. Unless they have a gym policies in terms of like no recordings and everything, then yeah, you can do that. But the gym I go to, the rec center with the fitness center is inside, yeah. It's I mean, it may be small, but it's not that small. The TV broke, but at least you can carry your phone, listen to your music, watch YouTube while working out. That's definitely helped me a lot. So to be honest with you, it's kind of helped me work on my fitness a lot more. It's slowly getting better, but surely, right? So the difference between men and women is that us men know how sorry, us men know how to hold ourselves accountable for big or small things. But when women do it, I feel like they just don't care. They run from accountability. You know what I'm saying? This is not me tearing them down or anything. So don't ever think that just because I'm talking about women, I'm tearing them down. I'm trying to hold them accountable. The same way y'all been holding us accountable for so long, we gotta do the same thing. So to be honest with you though, I feel like to me, this week has been really, really rough. My cousin is pretty much on the verge of death because of personal reasons. I don't want to get into specific details, but yeah, my week has been kind of interesting in my personal life though. So, but I will be working very soon. You can trust and believe because I'm just gonna be working at the school as far as like helping fixing stuff and working with the art teacher and stuff because I'm an artist. He's an artist. So so that right there really goes to show you that if people can help you get a job, then you'll be on your way of becoming successful in life. Whether or not you're being famous for doing stuff, just know that God will always bless you with a lot of things that He's been blessing you with. Like yesterday when I was out in MGM, I found out that I had my first 5,000 subs. When I realized that my YouTube Shorts has been helping my channel grow even faster. Um, yeah, I don't know if you're Spanish or anything, but your grammar, yeah, I think you're Spanish. But yeah, I really don't understand you though, but I appreciate you for stopping by. So yeah, the 5,000 subs just came out of nowhere for me, in my opinion, because I just knew from a matter of time when yesterday I posted on my community tab that I looked at my YouTube Studios app and I noticed that I was like one sub away from 5,000 subs. Then I checked on my TubeBuddy app. It says 5,000. I went crazy. I posted it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, even here. Like I was crashing the hell out as in excitement because I got my first 5,000 subs. And God would give me from swearing in this video though, but yeah, I'm just excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed. Shit, my pen. So yeah, man, I'm just happy right now. This month has been really interesting because I am wondering what they have in stores for us. Because I know I'm gonna be posting videos like crazy every weekend, every day of this month because I'm just ready. So this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. And I was gonna make a regular video and stream on TikTok talking about my 5,000 subs, but I'll be like, nah, I'd rather just do it here because I feel like y'all have been supportive for me in my content throughout the years, and we're just getting started, bro. So, and you know what? Uh, Also, I was originally gonna like do a drawing on here, like an art video, an art live stream, celebrating my 5,000 subs. But I'd be like, nah, I'd rather just be talkative and just express my gratitude and appreciation for all of y'all. I mean, all of y'all have been subscribing to me and watching my videos throughout the years. But like I said, my YouTube shorts have been helping my channel grow like crazy. And it's really going to show you that if you put your hard work into it, whether it's like a little bit effort, a little effort, big efforts, like people are going to watch your stuff regardless. So yeah, I heard about DDG getting to see his son, but it's only for a limited time due to Haley Bailey's team being messy and stuff as far as like not being fair in terms of like allowing DDG to be fully around his son. So it's just a crazy time to be a black man right now in America. So I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying? I want to see something quick. Yeah. I will be honest with you. I really feel like to me, this background doesn't look too bad though. I like it. So how y'all liking the background so far? Good, bad, mid? Let me know something. So I want to talk politics for a minute because even though I don't give rats behind about Trump or anything, but I do want to say something about how he threatened to take over DC where I'm from. I don't know if it's because these little niggas out here throwing their lives away and everything. Like breaking curfews and getting into fights, shooting each other and everything, and having each other killed over some stuff like that. Um, at this point, I just don't want to. I just don't care. It is what it is, bro. Like I don't, cause I got my own life to worry about. I'm just trying to make it through my 30s, try to make it through 2025 without worry about what Trump is doing. I don't care. I don't care for Democrats or the Republicans. I really don't. If he's doing something right, I'll talk about it. If he's doing something wrong, I'll talk about it. But I, I'm just not gonna be that emotional about it. That's just how I feel. Cause yeah, man. Life is good so far, but to me personally, it's been kind of interesting. So I don't know if I'm can't get it up. That's why when you talk so fast, it's so hard for me to slow down. Um, so I don't know if I'll be able to go to church tomorrow. I might have to go because I need some Holy Spirit in me right now because of what my cousin is going through. Um, so yeah. So if anybody who is new or old that have been subscribed to this channel, if you have any questions for me before going into this next topic, let me know. Ask me anything, but make sure your grammars are good. If not, I don't want to answer them. I hate bad grammars, so y'all know how I do. If not, then I just go into another topic. Yeah, WWE is really messing up right now, and the reason why I'm saying this is because they're trying to charge niggas $30 to watch the PLE on ESPN. It's like TKO has been ruining this company. We could have found a different partner. You know what I'm saying? They're known for partnering with UFC. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but how they're doing it is making me question this company even more because I feel like what they're trying to do is they try to be the cash grab and shit as far as like, you know, being about that money. What I don't understand is that how are you gonna have the fans be invested in your product if you got all of these sponsors like Slim Jim, Wingstop, Burger King, Prime, what else? Any kind of sponsor that has been with WWE, like it's been crazy. So imagine if WWE were to come to DC and Triple H were to be a sponsor to Hong Kong's carryout. Hong Kong is not that good of a carryout, to be honest with you. From where I'm from in DC, I don't like their food is because even if you tell them you put salt and pepper on your chicken wings and fries, you don't really, you still don't really taste that. You just taste like the grease and everything without the flavor, right? So if Triple H were to sponsor any Chinese takeout in DC, Maryland, or Virginia, I will bet you WWE would have gotten fat by eating chicken wings with mumbo sauce. And mind you, where I come from, I'm not a mumbo sauce person. I don't like that sauce. And I know I'm gonna probably get some dirty looks when people say, "Oh, you don't like mumbo sauce." I say, "No, I don't." Because just because I'm from DC and I like Chinese food, don't mean that I have to eat mumbo sauce. I just don't like it. If you put some salt and pepper on that bad boy, then yeah. But if not, then I don't want to eat none that tastes nasty. You know. But getting back on topic though, with all of these sponsors from WWE, you would have think that this company would have gotten better. It hasn't because now they try to be greedy, try to get that deal from ESPN in order to watch a live event, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble on ESPN exclusively. I mean exclusively. Like why not just post it on there for free? Like it doesn't make any sense though. What's up, T? I appreciate you for supporting me. I appreciate it. How do you feel about John Cena turning back babyface? Honestly, it was probably for the best anyway because I didn't really see him as a heel, even though I was excited that he finally did after what years of being the Thugonomics character Like I was literally hoping they could just bring that gimmick back, but they didn't. They just have him continue on with this Super Cena gimmick as a heel. It just didn't work with me, honestly. You know, everybody has been saying the same thing because him turning back babyface before SummerSlam after he lost to Cody Rhodes was something. I feel like they're gonna probably have him do some more babyface stuff. I know it's gonna be cringe. Same promos, same matches, same wrestling style. You know, I was really hoping that he was going to bring back the Thugonomics gimmick, but it's kind of obvious to me that they didn't really do that right. To be honest with you, it is what it is, though. But I mean, this is his retirement tour anyway, so maybe somewhere down the line he's gonna probably have his final rivalry with Brock Lesnar. And speaking of Brock Lesnar, ever since he returned to SummerSlam last month, last week, everyone has been talking about his return like nonstop. I've seen all kinds of crazy reactions to his return on TikTok, YouTube. Some were happy, some were just being leftist and crying like a baby because they're mad because the man that supposedly was named at the Janelle Grant grape allegation was cleared. So if he ain't had nothing to do with it, why continue to cry about it and act like he had something to do with it? And I've seen this one TikTok video when she was literally pissed off, and she still believes Janelle Grant that just because Brock Lesnar's name was named in that situation, that doesn't necessarily mean that he actually did it. But he didn't. He didn't. And for some odd reason, a lot of these people are not happy that he's back. They still think he has something to do with it. I'm like, no, he didn't. He did not do it. So if they cleared him, that means that he was found not guilty. So he wasn't guilty. He was not guilty of, Janelle Grant. And I personally don't believe that he would do something stupid like that. There's no way in the hell that Brock Lesnar would even do some stuff like that. So, yeah. And my cousin just got back. I'm gonna go ahead and head up out of here. It's been great. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming out and supporting me. Thank you for the 5,000 subs. We are definitely on the right track. We're just getting started. Love y'all. God bless.